Welcome back, my race fans. It's Apex Predator here again. So today we've got the fully released content update 1.15. We had most of that content released in Jibs and Drabs about a week or so ago, but I booted up today and found this new video, Audi intro video. So it's the e-tron VGT is what the car's called. They're bringing two new cars, so the e-tron VGT and I think what's just been called the Audi VGT. Looks quite interesting though. I like the styling of the car. Obviously I've not driven it yet. I'm literally just booting the game and watching this video. It looks like it's probably going to be mid-engined, the e-tron certainly. It'll be some kind of hybrid, I'd imagine. Styling cues from the Quattro. So look at the wide, angular, flared arches, and then the front's more typical of their sort of concept car themes. You can see lots of the R8 in that front end though. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm looking forward to giving that a drive. So here we go then, add-on content for 1.15. So most of this car list isn't anything new, it's just the two top Audis that's new for today. So obviously Tsukuba has been out for a while, the Rebel Juniors, and the Group 2 cars, or GT500 Super GT cars. As we get through this list, we'll get to the patch notes as well. And the issue that I've been having a lot of trouble with recently has been the force feedback resetting. So I can set it in a lobby, and I'll set it to how I want it, but then if I enter a race, it'll often sort of reset to a predetermined value. So that's really been bothering me the last week or so, and it's actually been well, they say it's been addressed in the patch notes. I'm going to hop on and test it out, but I was really pleased to see that. So here we go, looking into them now. Yeah, just confirming the release of the content. Two new Audis, the e-tron VGT and the Audi Vision Gran Turismo. Yeah, and some little notes about bug fixes. But yeah, I was super pleased to read that one about the wheel. Anyway, that's enough review updates. So here's what I wanted to show you. I had some really good lobby races recently. So here's the first one. It's just 4 laps of Tsukuba in the E30 M3, and we did some races with the BOP D-tune. I can't quite remember if this one is with the D-tune or if this is just the standard car, 1200 kilos, 230 brake. I should be able to tell once I start seeing some lap times, but the race was cracking, really good race. So we were doing reverse grids for most of these, so if you won the last race you started at the back, and obviously vice versa. With some boys from the GT Planet as well, so we all kind of knew each other in the lobby. It's a nice showcase of some liveries as well, and yeah, just a good little race. And then after this as well, I'm going to show you just another quick race of Tsukuba. Probably the best race I've had so far in the game. It was a kart race. I'm going to stick that one on the end as well, so make sure you stick around for that. So here we're just trying to stay in touch with the pack really. It's quite a tight track, Tsukuba, and the M30 is quite tricky to push. You really can't overdrive this car. You need to make sure that you're always driving within the car. So I'm just trying to let these two sort of scrap it out, and I'm gonna give them space and just sort of try and stay in touch. And if there's any opportunity, I'll take it. But I don't want to try and force the issue here. I do want a win though, but I'm quite confident that I've got the speed in the car. So lap 1's always just about sort of seeing what the other people are doing and just eyeing up any opportunities. Lap 2, I want to start pressuring, but as I say, I can't really force anything. So we'll go on board here for the end of lap 2. About 2.5 laps left. Nice exit, firmly in the toe. If there's any opportunities into turn 1, we'll take it. So you can see P1 starting to pull away. We've gained a bit on the brakes. I do want to start trying to see if I can get past this guy, so we can start to put the pressure on P1, because we don't want him to pull away with 2 laps to go. So brake to the outside for turn 1, so you can carry the speed through the corner, get a nice clean exit. all over the back of the car here. Looking to defend the inside, so we'll brake to the outside. Now here, I end up looking up the inside, but I wasn't planning on doing it. I wanted to just sort of dummy it and see if I could compromise him, but hold on, we'll go back and look at it from the inside. So we get a good exit here. Now in my head, I'm wanting to sort of show the nose on the inside, but then go back and take the wide line. I think he's wise to it. And he brakes a bit earlier than I would normally as well, so I'm kind of forced to sort of go for the inside. And he's left room anyway, so we're kind of up the inside here. But I don't really want to be braking up the inside into this corner. I want to brake on the outside, so slight tap. So hold on, let's go back for that. So you can see I slowed it down. I wanted to dummy and then brake to the outside, but because the guy in front's braked so early, I've been forced to just throw it up the inside because there's nowhere else to go. I'm braking as much as I can, and yeah, it's just a bit of contact. So we just nosed ahead on the final lap. We've braked wide here, left him the space, let him come through, because I knew he was going to, you know, want to come through. We've gone to the outside here. We're not trying to run it around the outside. We're just trying to compromise him through this corner, so we get the good drive. And I'm looking to go up around the outside here because it's the inside into the hairpin. But he's defending it. He's covered it well. So here he needs to pick a direction. Is he defending or going outside? So he stayed wide, left us room. We've just come up the inside. Just trying to run the car as wide as we can. Remember, it's touring car racing, so a few little nudges here and there are acceptable. So last lap, final corner, pretty much neck and neck. We've turned in on the inside, left space, got the squeeze a little bit, so we're going to take a little bit of curve. And it was just a slight bit of contact. We've left him space, but because of the contact, he's left the track, unfortunately. But it's still a really cracking race. And here you go, we'll watch the replay one more time. So on board with me. He's on the outside, I know he's there. So I've been cautious on the brakes, and he's just trying to run it around the outside. So I've tried to just, yeah, the curb just unsettled the car, and it just unsettled us into him, but it was a shame. So here we go then. This is probably the best race I've had on this game so far, so I'm not going to talk too much through it. We're starting in second, but in a kart race, at the start of the race, you get so much slipstream basically that you can get the lead from the back quite easily. So it's not an issue when you start the back in the car race, so long as you don't lose the leader. And what I'm trying to do here is, as you see, I've taken an early lead. I'm trying to pull away, because if you can get about 1 second gap between you and the guy behind, then they can't really get much slipstream off you. But anything less than that, and they'll be catching you on the straight. So I'm really trying to pull away here. And you see the German in P3, he's aware that that's what I'm trying to do, so he's trying to get through quickly and pick up some slipstream. They will get benefit from each other's slipstream, remember. So working together is quite important in a kart race. As you can see at the end of lap 1, still in touch. Michelle's going for P2. Got to try and stay smooth with the kart. Just having a little look up the inside there, but you can carry a lot more speed if you're a bit wider. So here we go then. Bump drafting down the straight, perfectly legitimate in karting. It literally couldn't be closer as we go on to the final lap. So he gives me a little push here, just ran me a little bit deep, but it was alright. I knew it was coming as well, so I ran it deep, came back. There was a little bit of contact there, but that's because it's just karting. It's up the inside, but again we've got the cut. We sort of went in deep, got a good drive, and we've got the slipstream, so it's not really a problem. Most kart races are won or lost in the final corner, to be honest, anyway, because they're always so close. So we're up the inside. He kind of let us do it, because he wants to beam a toe down here. Pulls out from inside of the final corner. And I've tried to get a little bit of toe and get the cut back, but he's just going to hold it for the line. It was a really good race. So there we go. I've been having a lot of fun in the lobbies recently. So you can have. I've been enjoying sport mode, but you know there aren't many kart races in sport mode, sadly. So I've been doing quite a lot of lobby races recently, and been having just as good a time in lobby races. So anyway, there we go. That was that video. New updates out. I hope you guys get on, enjoy the cars. I'm going to check out the Audi now, and I'll probably have a video on that coming up soon. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you. Bye.